guys, welcome to my channel. How's it going? I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is one that I've been meaning to film for a little while now, but it's one of those things, it just kept getting put off and put off and put off. But I've now got the date for my C-section and I feel like I should be getting this done. So this video is a what is in my hospital bag. If it's your first time here, I'm Lucy. I have two little girls who are 3 and 4 and I'm currently 33 weeks pregnant with number 3, who is a little boy. And yeah, this will be my 3rd C-section. I had an emergency with my first, a semi-emergency with my second, and this is an elective. However, if he decides to come early, it will then turn into an emergency again. But fingers crossed we can get the elective this time. But yeah, so I have done this twice before, and I'll be completely honest, with my first, I completely and utterly overpacked. I think every first time mum just feels like they need to take everything, including the kitchen sink, to the hospital just in case. And then I learned from that one, and then I learned from my second as well. And so this is what I'm taking this time. Some things aren't going to be packed in here straight away because I still need them. But 90% of the stuff that I'm going to show you is going to go straight into this bag and it will be ready. And then I will be trying to get duplicates of some things so that I can just pack it so it is completely ready and it can just go by the front door. So the bag I'm using this time is a little suitcase. This is hand luggage sized. It's on wheels. You can pull it along because I was thinking that it's easier. No one's got to carry it. It does have 2 separate compartments, so I can have one side for the baby and one side for me. But yeah, this is the bag that I'm using. It says Team Pert. I won this in a giveaway about 1.5 years ago and I absolutely love it. I was going to get like Lucy Pert face on it, but then I thought, well, nobody else can use it then. So Team Pert, everyone in the Pert clan can use it should they wish. So we are going to crack on and we're going to start with the baby's things. So yeah, do you like these videos? Please do give this one a big thumbs up. You should definitely subscribe to my channel for more fun stuff to come, but let's get on with the video. I've moved you so that I can actually grab things. So for the baby, the first thing I am taking is nappies. This is my nappy bag that I've used with all my girls. One of my friends made it. And I've got, these are just Aldi nappies, and these are the newborn size, and I've got about 15 because I'm kind of thinking that with my girls, I was out within about 27 hours of having them both times. So newborns, generally you go through like 10 nappies a day, so I thought I would double up what I feel like I'm going to need and just pop them in. I do have a few other brands of nappies up there as well, just in case like he's too small or he's too big for these. I have got some other options which I will just chuck like 5 or 6 of each in the car, and then Ben can just go and get them. We are going to have an extra bag in the car of just extra things in case for some reason I end up having to stay in longer. So nappies. When I'm at home, I will be using cheeky wipes. I have just done a video unboxing my cheeky wipes, which I will put somewhere, I'll link it somewhere. But for the hospital, these are the ones I always take. These are water wipes. These are the ones recommended by the midwives, or the midwives around here recommend these ones anyway. They're 99.9% water with a drop of fruit extract, and they're really good for the very early sticky meconium poos, which are disgusting. So I've got 1 packet of these, and then I do have some biodegradable wipes as well. Again, 1 packet of those will be in, I've got the baby's changing bag over here. That is what we're going to have in the car as like a backup of things that the baby might need. So there'll be another packet of biodegradable wipes. These aren't biodegradable in the car. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4 little vests. These are just little tiny under vests. This is newborn size, and then I've also got one in here that is a preemie size. Where's the preemie one? You're the preemie one. A little preemie one just in case he's little like his sisters, and I've got one that's 0 to 3 as well. And again, I'll be sticking a couple of extra ones sizes of these in the changing bag, depending on what size he is. But I like to take a couple of different options, so as soon as he's born we can find which one's going to fit him, and then we can just bring in the other ones as we need them. Sleep suits, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7 different sleep suits, and again they range from newborn, preemie, 0 to 3. So like they're all just really cute neutral kind of greys, because I really dislike baby blue. I don't know why, I just really dislike it. So this baby doesn't have a lot of anything baby blue because I just don't like it. So this one's got crocodiles on. We've got one here, just little zigzaggy bits on. This one is super cute. This one's got a little cow on. And then there's a few others. We've got a little, that's a preemie one. So yeah, lots of different ones in different sizes, all just kind of greys and whites. Hats, we've got a little woolly hat. Now our hospital do tend to give you a hat for your baby, like they just put one of the little, someone's nana has knitted loads and loads of these kind of little hats and they give you one. So this, we don't really need these, but just in case they change that, because it has been like nearly 4 years since my last baby. So we've got a little stripy one that is absolutely huge, just in case he's got a giant head, and then just a little woolly one. I've got one bib just because I think it's hilarious. It says here for the shits and giggles. We probably won't need that, but I'm going to take it because it takes up no room. I've got 3 muslin cloths, muslin squares. These are super cute and soft. These are all second hand. I bought these all from a car boot sale. They've all been washed and they are so soft, because I always find that with these kind of things, they get softer the more you wash them. So the fact that someone else has had these and used them with their baby means they're extra super soft now, which I'm here for. 2 different kinds of nappy cream. I probably won't need this, but I'd rather have it than not have it. So I've got some Bepanthen. This is just one that I got in like an MS Diary pack. And then I've got a nearly used up tube of Metanium Yellow, which is actual magic for sore bums. What's next? Bottles. Now, I breastfed my first little girl until she was 10 days old, and then I had to stop because my C-section scar burst and I was readmitted to hospital and put on a drip, and I had to stop. So she was then formula fed. She's perfect. She's a dick, but she's perfect. I breastfed my second little baby. I had no intention of breastfeeding her, but I breastfed her. She came 3 and a bit weeks early, and I breastfed her until she was 13 months, and she never had a bottle. She is also perfect and also a dick. So this time I am going in completely open-minded. If I can breastfeed, I will. If not, I've got bottles and I've got formula. So I've got 2 MAM bottles. These are just freebie ones that I've got. I think I got one from when I went for a scan, like a private scan, and then I think I got one in like an MS Diary pack or a Bounty pack. So I've got 2 little bottles. That bag up there is also full of bottles and stuff that I bought from my friend Jude. They're Medela ones up there, just in case. And then I've got 4 little bottles of Hip Organic Combiotic, is it Combiotic? Infant milk. Just got 4 of these like 70p each. And these are ready-made formula. The dates on these is good until January next year. So with my first, they actually provided formula if you wanted it, but at the time I didn't. And with my second, they didn't. And there was only a year between my girls, so the rules at the hospital changed. So I'm taking these just in case. I've got a couple of newborn dummies. Now my first had a dummy until she was about 18 months old, and then we got rid of it. And then my second refused point blank to have a dummy. So again, we're having them just in case. This is something that I don't think I'll need unless I'm in hospital for more than like a few days. But I think this is called a hacker. I got this secondhand. This was like £1. But it's basically a pump sort of receptacle that if you're feeding the baby on one boob and you have a letdown on the other, you kind of just go and it attaches and just stays there like by suction, and it collects any milk that comes from your other boob. So that will be sterilised along with the bottles and put in the bag. Obviously these will all be sterilised Obviously, hopefully the night before we go, but if I go into labour on my own beforehand, they will be sterilised as soon as we get to the hospital, because they'll give you a steriliser. And then I've got this little blanket. This is it's pale pink. You can't really tell on the camera, but it's a pale pink blanket, and it's what we use to swaddle both of our girls with. So I'm taking it to swaddle this baby with as well, and then when he comes home in the car seat. So that is everything for the baby. I'm going to move you guys again, and we'll go through all the crap that I've got for me. Sitting on the floor is hurting my back, so I'm going to try and get through this speedily and efficiently. So obviously I am not going to be having labour, hopefully this time, fingers crossed, in labour, so I don't need like labour clothes and books and stuff and snacks and things like that to tide me over whilst I'm in labour, hopefully. So this is just stuff for just before the C-section and after, and then coming home. I'm just going to grab it as it's not in any order, it's just laid out in front of me. So I've got a black vest. This is a strappy vest because this will be really good. This is a bit big. Be good for after the baby's born, because you can pop a boob out. The straps are adjustable. This is just Primark, I think. They're about £2.50. So I've got two of those. This is another Primark that's inside out because I'm that organised. It's just a really baggy black t-shirt dress. This is what I will be coming home in. Just something nice and light and soft. I've got a pyjama top that says loser. Again, this is just something that I've had for years, and I cut the arms off so it's got really, really low sides. So then again, you can just chuck a boob out in a baby's face if you need to. I bought myself some black pyjama bottoms. They were so hard to find, like just black baggy pyjama bottoms were so difficult to find, so I ended up getting some from Primark. I went for a large, which is a 14 to 16. I'm usually a 12, and so I went for a large because C-section, obviously you don't want anything rubbing on your tummy because it will hurt like a motherfucker. So these are just black baggy kind of like harem trousers, so they will be my pajamas. And to be honest, if I'm coming home the next day, they'll probably be my coming home trousers. And I've also got a pair of just big black stretchy leggings. These are another pair that, because I don't buy maternity stuff like this, these are just Tesco trousers that I got in a size 14 rather than a 12, so they come all the way up. And that is what I've got here, just baggy, so they'll go over my belly and not rub. Flip-flops. Flip-flops are a must in hospital, and they have to be these horrible rubber ones that nobody likes to wear, because in most hospitals the toilet is also a shower room. So if you need to go to the toilet in the middle of the night, as you will, you shuffle off in your slippers and you go into the shower room, the toilet shower room, and then there's just water all over the floor. Sometimes other bodily fluids, you just don't really know. Your slippers are going to get disgusting. These will save your feet from all the grossness. And they're 90p from Primark. Got my Arsenal hoodie. This is just my favourite hoodie. It's soft and I've had it for years and I just love it. And this is what I will be, if it's a bit cooler, what I'll be coming home in over my dress. Just something comfy. Some socks. I don't feel like I need these because the wards are always really, really hot, and everybody always says, oh, take socks because you get cold feet. I've never got cold feet. My feet are always hot. But every single video of packing your hospital bag has socks in it. So I'm just being a sheep and I'm putting socks in. I've got 2 flannels, one for my body, one for my face, different colours so you don't accidentally wash your face with your minge flannel. Pants, just big. These are like full briefs. I went for a 16 again because I'm like normally a 12, but I didn't want to risk. I wanted them to come up high enough over the scar, so these ones look like they're going to come up high. These were £4.50 from Asda. Breast pads. Again, I probably won't need these straight away, but if I am in for longer than a day, I use the bamboo reusable breast pads because the throwaway ones are just horrible and they're scratchy on your nips and just not nice. So I've got about 30 pairs of these from when I had my first and second. These have also been used by my friend Clary because she leaked like I did until the day I stopped feeding Aria when she was 13 months old. I would literally just spray constantly, so they were a lifesaver for me. Scrunchies, because as I said, it is hot on the postnatal wards. Next up, I really don't like the fact that I've got to have these. These are maternity pads. These are throwaway maternity pads, which I absolutely despise with a passion that burns deep inside my soul. They are uncomfortable, they make you feel sweaty, they're just nasty, and they're bad for the environment. However, you will bleed postpartum, it's just a fact. I also have reusable pads. So these ones are from Cloth Mama, who I will link down below. I bought all these myself, and I've washed these about 4 or 5 times now because you meant to wash them before you use them. They are ginormous, as you can see, and they are suitable for postpartum bleeding. However, if the bleeding is too much or I'm in for too long, obviously there's not a washing machine at the hospital, which is why I've got these. So hopefully this will be enough if I'm only in for 24 hours. If not, these bitches will be coming out and Ben will be sent home to wash these and return them. TENS machine. Again, this isn't something I really need because I'm not planning to go into labour. However, if I do go into labour, like I did with the last 2 babies, my TENS machine was the shit. I loved it. It doesn't really need to be in my hospital bag because once I'm in hospital, they'll just do my C-section. But I just wanted it sort of like in this area so I knew where it was. This is one I got off Gumtree. Bought it second hand in 2014. Looks like a kind of old Motorola flip phone, but it was amazing. It has new batteries in it, and yeah, just in case. Oh, my back hurts. Right, Kindle. Again, probably don't need this, but it's for Ben as well. In case I do go into labour again, then I thought a Kindle is a good idea. So my Kindle will be charged. It's not at the moment. Also, something that isn't here that I need is my power bank, which is on charge downstairs, because you're not really meant to charge your phones in hospital. Well, not in the hospital that I'm going to anyway. They say don't plug your phone in, which obviously everyone does. But I've got a power bank, or I've got 2 power banks just in case. Phone charger, because you want to have your phone charged at all times so you can ring people and take millions of selfies with the baby. Headphones. Again, this is kind of like, for me with my last 2, especially my first, during the night, the first night, I couldn't sleep to save my life. I just literally couldn't sleep. My baby was asleep. No one else's baby was asleep, and they just were all crying, which is absolutely fine because babies cry. But I was sat there and I was so tired because I'd been awake for so long, and I was just looking at Mika, and she was just completely asleep in her cot next to me, and all the other babies were crying, and I just couldn't sleep. And then, so headphones, so you can block out other people's babies crying. Now we're just moving on to like cosmetics, not cosmetics, like cosmetics. I'm not taking any makeup. Oh Christ, my brain doesn't even work. Tell me what word I'm looking for. We've got 2 cans of this water. This is like a cooling spray. It's just water and vitamins, and it's just got a really nice mist, and it's just lovely. I think it's so nice. I got this from Home Bargains, and it was 99p a can. So I've got 2 of them. I've got some mini shampoos and conditioners that I just got from when we stayed in a hotel like a year ago. These will be going in. I have no intention of washing my hair when I'm in there unless I have to stay in for more than a couple of days. Dry shampoo, just in case. Deodorant, self-explanatory. Toothbrush, self-explanatory. Toothpaste, mouthwash, all minis. That's my bamboo toothbrush, so these will all be coming with me. Sorry, just had to change positions because my leg was dead. A shower cream, again this is just a generic one that I've got in a beauty box. Patisserie de Ban, just a shower cream so you can wash yourself. Hairbrush, moisturizer. I'm not taking any makeup because I'm having my eyelashes lifted and tinted and my eyebrows dyed about a week and a half before my C-section. So that will last for like 6 to 8 weeks, and then I don't have to worry about my face at all for the first month and a bit of the baby being here. We've got 2 different kinds of nipple cream. We've got the Lanaso Lanolin nipple cream. This is so old. It says 12 months. I bought this in 2014. I should probably just get a new one of these. But nipple cream. Also Dr. Lip, the original nipple balm, which is for lips and nips, which is amazing. Also, I say 2, there's 3. My Mamma Mia, which is a Superstar in a jar, and this is like a multi-purpose balm. And yeah, you can kind of put this on to do your hair, dry skin, soothing chapped lips, or into any other body part that could benefit from intense moisturiser. I'll have to check to make sure this is safe. Obviously those ones are safe, that if you've got it on, it doesn't affect the baby if they're feeding, but we'll have to check on that one. Ear pickers, or as known to people that aren't in my family, cotton buds. And the reason I'm taking these is because I hate the feeling of having dirty ears. Like, it really, really creeps me out. So, ear pickers, paracetamol, nail file, just in case, tissues, just in case. I've got one of my Polar Icy Magics under eye roll-ons. This is literally just, you just do this under your eyes, and it's just nice and cooling and depuffinating is a word, and I just like it. Lip balm, Dr. Pawpaw. Mamma Mia, this is the Way to Glow Uplifting Facial Mist. This is just like a nice face mist that feels lovely on your skin. It's nice and cooling, and I just thought I'd take it because it's a really nice thing. And then my final item is some Slim Fast bars. Not because I'm trying to lose weight or anything, but because they're delicious and they have a really long shelf life on them, and I just thought I'd put them in my bag in case I want a snack, because hospital food, even like stuff from the vending machines and things, is really, really expensive. And I do actually need, although I don't need snacks for labour, I do need snacks for the first night, because you're always hungry after you've had a baby, like starving. Like the tea and the toast they give you is the best thing ever. So yeah, I think this is the longest video I've ever filmed in my entire life. I hope you made it through. If you have, please let me know if there's anything I've forgotten or anything that you think I'm being ridiculous for taking. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye guys.